Everyone in this world goes through seasons. There is a season for everything in life, whether we may know it or not. Just like the fruits, there's apple season, mango season, and so on. And the weather, there's snowing season, there's sunny season, rainy season, and so on. So also does humans have their own seasons. There are so many people in this life who went through good and bad seasons. Today, I'm going to teach you how to be confident in whatever season that you are in. And as you listen, may you be filled with peace and may you be blessed. Today, we are going to talk about a very important person in the Bible whose name is Joseph. We read about him in the book of Genesis chapter 37 to 50. I'm just going to summarize the whole thing and I'm going to tell you 2 seasons that was taken out from this book. So firstly, I'm going to talk about Joseph himself and the seasons he passed through. Basically, he had 11 brothers, plus him making them 12, and his father loved him more than the 11 brothers that he had, and because of his talent or his gift, he always dreamt his brothers disliked him a lot. And because of the hatred grew from his brothers, they wanted to kill him, but ended up selling him to be a slave. After he became a slave, he was later on framed by the woman he was working under and was sent to jail. After he was sent to jail, he was there for a very long time. He helped a lot of people in the jail, and when they left jail, they forgot all about him. And later on, he was remembered after so many years and so on, and he became the second in command to the king. He went through so much seasons before he became the second in command to the king, and a very, very, very important person in the Bible. So now we see that there is a season for people. Now the second season is about Pharaoh and his dreams. The Pharaoh of Egypt had a dream that for 7 years, everyone in the world is going to enjoy a lot of fruits and stuff like that. And the next 7 years, there's going to be a lot of poverty. So you can see that not only people go through stuff, but environments go through seasons. Now let's continue. What am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to tell you is that every human being goes through seasons, but the reason why Joseph went through his season and he didn't give up, lose hope, was because he knew he's God. And when you have faith in God, He will take you out of any season you are in. Just continue to use your gifts, continue to do things for the Lord, because he never became depressed and was like, oh, I don't care about myself anymore. I'm just gonna lay down here and do nothing. No, even in prison, he was still using his gifts. He was still giving praise to God. He never forgot God, and God never forgot him. And one thing about season is that seasons comes to expose people's characters. There are a lot of people who went through good seasons in life and they thanked God so much for everything they done, and they went to church and they cleaned and they did everything, but when bad things started to come, they turned their backs on the Lord. And that is one very important thing we can notice about Joseph. He never turned his back against the Lord. Instead, he was the reason why everybody in the world didn't go through that 7 years of poverty. God used him to save a lot of people. So whatever season you are in, always remember that God still takes care of you. Never abandon God or never show bad characters just because of the season you are in. There is no great person in life who didn't go through seasons. I don't care who you think that person is or how easy that person's life was. And every successful person in this life went through seasons. They went through bad seasons. They went through good seasons. But if you continue to put your faith in the Lord, I am sure that you will have the best season in your life. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, I say this because I know the plans that I have for you. This message is from the Lord. I have good plans for you. I don't plan to hurt you. I plan to give you hope and a good future. So with this, the Lord is telling you that He has a plan for you. The same way He had a plan for Joseph, God still proved Himself worthy. And another thing is that because of Joseph's heart, God blessed him. How is your heart? Are you going to step on those who treated you badly, or even the people that treated you good? How are you going to act when you have these things? Because Joseph had a good heart. He forgave those who persecuted him. He forgave his family. And that is why, because the Lord knows the heart. If He's going to bless you, how are you going to act? So let us know and understand that as we are growing and as we are passing through seasons, it is here to teach us how to shape our characters in life. I know that life seems hard. Life is hard. Nobody said that life was a bed of roses, but I pray and I know that if you continue to walk with the Lord and not lose hope, and you don't change your characters, the Lord has good plans for you. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Tim, 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 pa pa pam, 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 pa pa pam, pa 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 pam, pa pa pam, pa pa pam, pa pa pam, pa 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 pa.